Hey, Chaz.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
We're live. That's right, we are live. I'm doing some MLB The Show. A little bit. Trying to get that perfect game. Yet again. Didn't press rollers, because rollers is I don't know. I'm Zero. That's Chez. He's currently watching The Bachelorette, so don't mind him. He's way
I'm
more.
watching Where's Got Talent now.
God damn, you switch.
Bachelorette's over.
You switch shows like crazy.
Oh, it's because I'm almost over.
Boy, great job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Asher Wojciechowski will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Charles Chadwick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant
How are
positive.
you?
So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new
That's good.
series.
I heard about the news about your mom.
Matty,
That's very cool.
Interesting how this
Very happy for you.
offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find
Chaz is
ways.
here with
You
me,
can't
but he's
just
busy
throw
watching
your
Where's
bat
Got
down
Talent
the
and gave him
field
like a schoolgirl.
and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Russ Birch. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. 0-1 the count.
You're welcome.
1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Now at the plate, Antoine Webster. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Something tickles his funny bone.
toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
Took us up every game and only in the first
nice
inning.
Knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, William Rose, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there.
When this
at
is
strike
hello.
1. He'll check in here at 277. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Rose, 5'8" tall, left-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. Webster leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So striding in, Breivik Valera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And the changeup
You know what I
is
just
way low
realized?
that time.
Somebody didn't stream today.
Who didn't?
Us.
Are you feeling salt deprived?
Yes, I am feeling something first.
On a
He
sodium
finally
unit.
wears him down
And
here
a
as he
sodium.
strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And the pitch. A wave and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like
Linda
they
wants
have
to know
no
if we're
approach or
playing
game plan
XCOM again.
whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing
It
before
might
the
now.
pitch
Or
is even
will, I
coming out of
guess.
the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one foul.
I might do some more tomorrow afternoon.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there.
She's
Both have been
asking
long
will
at
you.
bats, and
She's very
all in
adamant
all,
about
he's
this.
had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Do what?
She's very adamant about playing XCOM again with you. Being your backseat gamer.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me
So,
he was
want to answer your
really
question?
trying to
Yes,
get a
he
pitch
will
out
play
front
it
and whip
again.
it down the line, but
When?
that wasn't a great
We
pitch
don't
to
know.
do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
It's best not to muddle in the affairs of the chess wolf. And apparently you didn't do too bad. You did better than a few friends.
I'm a video gamer. Here we roar.
Murillo. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts.
So how is the multiplayer in that game? Is it...
We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Like the PvP?
Stepping up to the plate.
At least he didn't break or throw his controller. I agree.
Half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Velasquez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on.
Yeah, why?
7 punch
I'm hoping it is sort of PvP because I love to play a tactical game with chess and chess.
7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real
it's not violent enough.
You've never played me chess.
James Whiter.
Touche.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
We might have to explore that one day, the multiplayer aspect of that game.
A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. To his left, Harris. And that's the second out.
Oh my god, I got Ron Jeremy on my team.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charles Chadwick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brasky over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Russ Birch. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antoine Webster. He reached on a single in his first try. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Brasky is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, William Rose. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Breivik Valera as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. At the plate, Andy Brignoni. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in, Andreas Murillo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
And another pitch.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Juan Velasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, James Whiters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a
it's all
guy that
good,
has
Linda.
good wheels off base.
I'll sign off. Running to you later. Have a good one, Linda.
Keep that guy off the base path.
Bye, Miss Linda.
Center fielder number 4, Charles Chadwick.
Stepping in now, Charles Chadwick, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Of course.
Bouncer.
Ches will be on at 9 a.m. his time.
Bases are empty here
going
with
on?
2 men out.
Should be 9 or 10, right around there. What's going on? Who's asking?
Oh, Linda's saying see you next stream, and I'm saying next scheduled stream is 9 or 10 o'clock Central Standard.
Okay. That'll work.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Ready for another shot now, Russ Birch. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, William Rose, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Breivik Valera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Peralta enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him.
Okay, thanks for watching, folks.